Good evening and welcome to another edition of Friday Night Lights. I'm Jay Pushka alongside Mike Fenner. And Mike, there are a couple programs in action tonight that are still pursuing championship dreams.
No doubt about it. The Gannon women's volleyball team, I should say, not basketball team yet, maybe later in the year, began the NCAA Atlantic Regional Tournament as the top seed in the region. Plus, you had PIAA football playoffs with McDowell on the road taking on undefeated State College. Let's start there.
And that's where we'll begin the show. PIAA Class 6A sub-regional between the Trojans and the Little Lions. 7-all in the second quarter. Ben Moore dropping back and finds Christian Santiago. And the Little Lions having a tough time bringing him down as they got into State College territory. That would set up Santiago. Punching it in, McDowell up 14-7. Just before half, State College driving. Finn Furmanek going long and connects to Dante Nastasi. That sets up Furmanek. Keeping the ball himself, somehow finds the end zone. That would tie the game up at 14 apiece at the half. But get this one would go into triple overtime as State College defeats McDowell by the final score of 57-50. The Trojans end their terrific season with a 10-3 overall record and a District 10 championship in Class 6A. In the District 10 Class 3A championship contest, it was Grove City outlasting Slippery Rock 42-23, the Eagles going back-to-back as D10 champions. To the Highmark Events Center, we promised you women's volleyball. We got it for you. Top seed and host Gannon taking on Elizabeth City State in the NCAA Atlantic Regional quarterfinals. First set, Gannon leading it early by a point early on. Sam Danek with the kill. Lady Knights go up 2. Still in the first, Maddie Blake the kill. Lady Knights lead it 10-8. Visitors making Gannon work in the first set with Blake with the serve and Gannon taking the three-point win in the first, 25-22 on the block. Early second set as Blake will set this one up after the Elizabeth City State serve, and it'll eventually be Sophia Glabas with the kill. Lady Knights with the early second set advantage. Blake closes out the second set for Gannon here on the kill for the PSAC tournament MVP. Makes it 25-19. And then to the third, Gannon closing the door early. Lady Knights go on to win this one convincingly, 25-10 to move on. Gannon sweeps Elizabeth City State with wins of 25-22, 25-19, and 25-10 to advance to the Atlantic Regional semifinals on Saturday night.
It's always great to get a win. We talked in the locker room. The first step in every journey is the first step, and we feel like we got off on the right foot. We got a W against a team that really came to play. It was a good challenge for us. We met the challenge, and so we get to move on. We're going to look at the film. We're going to look at our film a little bit and see if we can figure out a way to put our strengths against their weaknesses, and hopefully that'll win the day.
I mean, we knew we had to pick it up a little bit. We were struggling a little bit in the first set, so we needed to close out that second set to get momentum to close out the third set.
We continue to work every day. We're practicing serve and pass every morning and scouting the teams very thoroughly. So I feel like we're prepared and just keeping on what Gannon volleyball and Gannon's level. I feel like we can do great things.
Here's the quarterfinal results. Sweeps across the board. All 4 matches going that way for the top 4 seeds advancing to Saturday's regional semis. It'll be Clarion taking on Wheeling at 5 o'clock, followed by Gannon facing University of Charleston at 7:30 from the Highmark Events Center downtown in Erie.
Men's college basketball from the Borough. Pat Cleary's Fighting Scots making their home debut against Tiffin. Action from the opening half and the Scots running the floor. Jack Gallagher taking it hard to the rack and scores. Dad even getting a front row view of that tough bucket. Borough up 1 minutes later. Harlan Owens finds Dominique Keys inside for 2 of his game-high 24 points. He also grabbed 15 boards. Tiffin pushing the ball up the floor now, trying to push that tempo. Casey Hunt attacks the lane, then drops the jump shot from the baseline. Back the other way we go. Scots with another inside move. This time it's Rashawn Barron. Borough with a 5-point first half lead. Tiffin back in transition yet again. This time it's Hunt. He's going to spot up and can the three-pointer. He finished in double figures with 13 points for the visitors. Fighting Scots hanging tough, though. Owens with an upcoming teardrop in the lane for 2. He would net 10 points in this contest, and Edinburgh picks up its first victory of the season. They do it at home, the final 86-79 over Tiffin. The Lake Effect snow machine that's blasting western New York and parts of this Great Lakes area forced several postponements in local sports this weekend. Starting with the Erie Otters 2-game homestand, as they were scheduled to host Saginaw tonight and Ottawa on Saturday. While a rescheduled date is still in the works between Saginaw and Erie, the Otters and 67s will make up their game on Monday, November 21st. Fans who purchased tickets to these weekend games will have those tickets honored on the new dates or exchanged for any remaining home game. That excludes the Thanksgiving night game and the New Year's Eve night game later on in this season. Men's hockey, Mercyhurst on the road this weekend, taking on Holy Cross. In Atlantic hockey action, Lakers down 1-0 late in the second period, but Jake Bonet, right place, right time, lights the lamp. Mercyhurst drawing even after 2 periods. Move to the third, same score. Lakers on the power play. Shot on net, but the loose puck is there. Joseph Mercyhurst finding the back of the net. Lakers with their first lead at 2-1. Then later in the third with an empty net, Lakers trying to fight off being short-handed though, and it's Garrett Dahm scoring the empty netter, and that completes the scoring for Mercyhurst as they make the ultimate comeback. They net their second win of the season. They outscore Holy Cross by the final of 3-1. Back to some of those cancellations. 2 other sports schedules were affected thanks to the winter storms. In women's college hockey, the Syracuse at Mercyhurst series slated for tonight and tomorrow, I should say, have been postponed. No makeup date has been announced at this time. And in women's basketball, Saturday's game between Roberts Wesleyan and Mercyhurst has been postponed and rescheduled for Tuesday, November 29th at the Mercyhurst Athletic.